Mike, a disappointing result and a disappointing performance. Is there any positives you can take from that one?
Not many at the moment. I think it's a little bit too raw at the moment because we needed to get a good result tonight, a positive result, which from I think minute 7, something like that, from when they scored, it was going to be a struggle. I just think at times it just looked like men against boys, and we were a long way off at times tonight, I think.
What do you think made it feel like men against boys? Was it the physicality or the energy that they had?
I think that, bigger, stronger, quicker to everything in the first 20 minutes. I thought the second part of the first half we looked a little bit better, got back into it, showed a little bit more belief. I just think if you're going to give those, silly little goals away like we did, you're always on the back foot, and it causes you to then be a little bit more tentative, which is what they looked like tonight. So I just think we weren't brave enough on the ball, and they were a lot more positive than us in that first 20 minutes, which made a difference, I think.
Yeah, obviously you switched to a 5-back today. Do you think that hindered a little bit, or do you think that was a case of making do with what you had again?
It was a little bit of making do with what we had, but also we wanted to see what we looked like with the 3 at the back and the 5 pushing on when we've got a little bit more of the ball. I thought at times it looked okay in that sort of second part of the first half, and it just gives you another few options, for people coming in and going out, because obviously we've still got the 6 injuries at the moment, which is a bit of a struggle for us. But I don't think it does you any harm to have a little look at things like that anyway, and see where we are and see where personnel come in and play in those different positions. And we just thought we'd try something a little bit different today with the personnel that we had. Yeah,
we saw Harlan and Bayo get his first start and Opie Edwards get his first minutes off the bench. Were you happy with the way that both of them?
Yeah, I thought Harlan did well. He looked, he is what he is, which is, he chases in behind, he's quite quick, he's a bit of a header and a kicker as well. There's at times we want to play a little bit more, but if it's not on to play, then obviously we've got to get it up to the front or get it in behind him as well. So we just lacked a little bit of quality at times doing that. Overall, I thought he did quite well tonight.
Yeah, obviously saw in the warm-ups we saw Joe Hanks able to kick a ball again. Is Joe far away from returning?
Yeah, the last few days of his concussion period is coming up now, so we'll have a little look at him hopefully in training on Thursday, and then he should be available for us on Saturday with a little bit of luck.
Will any of the other injured players be back on Saturday?
I think Ram is still struggling with his hamstring. Josh is the same at the moment. We'll have to assess him on Thursday night. Lewis, I think, going to be at least a couple of weeks off with his hip flexor. It's not. Harry Emmett is going to unfortunately be out for the rest of the season. Spoke to Harry the other day, and the crack in his shoulder is going to take a while to heal. So not great news in that respect, but we've got to keep battling away, got to keep giving it a go, and I think tonight at least they still kept going towards the end. There wasn't enough creativity for us to score any goals tonight, but reasonably pleased with the way that they kept going.